Hey, what's up, everybody? Prospector here with Watcher Realms. I want to talk a little bit about this anniversary ancient summoning adjustment. We're gonna have like the first lucky pick ancient exclusive banner ever. We're gonna talk about that, and I have a new tool on the website to help you pick which ancient exclusive you should chase based on your preferences. But anyways, without further ado, let's dig in. Alright, so first off, we have the anniversary ancient summoning adjustments. I know a lot of you probably seen this already, but I'm going to go over it just to have the concept idea of what's actually going on in this video. We recently received feedback and suggestions regarding the anniversary ancient summoning event. We understand that many of you have been looking forward to the celebration. Your voices mean a great deal to us. After an urgent discussion and evaluation, we decided to make the following adjustments to the ancient summoning event. Now, they did reach out and asked us about this. They had some community feedback about it. They've seen a lot of people complaining about it. And they reached out to the creators and asked us what we thought about changing this banner up. I think most of us are pretty receptive to it. Thought it was an amazing idea. It's a good idea, even though some people may have decided to summon for Ezarith and now they think this banner is going to be better. Don't worry, guys. If you summon for Ezarith, you're still going to be happy if you manage to pull him. He's a great hero. There's nothing wrong with summoning for him, even though there's a new lord coming up and you have this lucky pick banner, basically. The ancient summoning originally scheduled for 717 to 720, featuring Jezebel and Sithra. I think Sithra's a great hero to have on the banner, but I think some people didn't really want to chase her. We changed to the ancient legendary lucky pick. In addition to the legendary lord hero Jezebel, you can select one other legendary hero from the ancient summoning pool, excluding lord heroes and unnamed heroes, and increase their drop rate. Moving forward, we will continue listening to your feedback and do our best to bring more engaging content and better rewards to everyone who has supported us along the way. Huge win for the dev team. You guys did a great job with this. This makes this anniversary much more exciting. This banner is very elite. You pick any ancient exclusive hero you want and try to chase that legendary. That is cool, and it's one of the first times this has happened. So, very cool idea, an awesome way of solving the problem. Now, how am I going to help you today? What is this video all about? Well, it's not just about that itself. It's about how you choose which ancient exclusive legendary you want to chase. And I went together and made a whole new tool on the website just for you guys to figure that out. And I'm going to be breaking that down today for you guys to explain that the best that I can. All right, so here is prospector.gg. I think most of you guys know about the website, how to get to it. You do not have to be a member for this. You do not have to be premium for this. This is free, just putting it out there for you guys. Although you should sign up for a membership, that's always going to help you out. Besides the fact that you can set up your own hero roster on the website, and that makes all these tools much more interactive. But this one, I'm keeping it simple for now. I'm just going to stick it into the featured articles right on the home page. It's not going to be a specific tool up in the menu or anything like that. So just go to the home page and you click on this featured article, Ancient Exclusive Non-Lord Tier List. It's not just your average tier list. This isn't just what I think these heroes are great at. I have every single hero rated for every single stage. So if I go to Valara, you can see that we have a stage average tier list down here for ratings, right? So stage average is like a 4, that comes onto like a 3.92, but we round up. But I have them all set for Drake's Chasm, Titanic Ruins, Arena, Gear Raids, Other Raids, Maloric Trials, and Immortal Codex. This is very important because all of these are included in each of these categories. Now, on back to the tier list, you're gonna look at it, you're gonna go, well, you know, Dracula right here, he's definitely much more than an S tier hero. Well, the thing is, when it comes to averages, if you have all the weights equal, Dracula is not actually a triple S hero. He is not good at every stage. That's just not how it works, right? So there's going to be stages that he's a 0. You can't even place him on the stage. If he's placed at a 0, that's going to bring his average down. So no hero in reality should really get anything higher than a 4. It's pretty uncommon. The only ones here are going to be Valara and Codgrim. And just because Codgrim is just a tank, tanks can be used in a lot more places than your average heroes. And then we have Valara here, who's just anti-air. She can be placed on platforms, she can be placed on the ground. That makes her very unique, right? So a little bit more details into that. So if you click on this question mark and how to read this tier list, it's going to go through this. This list is based on each hero's weighted stage average. Ratings are first. Let me see if I can zoom that in a little bit. Ratings are first average inside each content group. Remember the Drake's Chasm, gear raids, other raids, etc. Then that group average is multiplied by its importance weight. You can press customize weights to decide what matters to you. Set a category to 0 to ignore it, or raise it to 5 if that content is extremely important for your account. Triple S starts at a 4 weighted stage average because this list averages multiple content types. A 4+ score across several important areas is already elite. A hero listed as SS, S, or even A is not automatically weaker everywhere. Some heroes are absolutely triple S tier in specific stages, but their overall weighted average can drop if they are less useful in other areas. Use this as a broad ancient exclusive chooser. For major account decisions, check the individual stage ratings as well. So go to the hero and check the ratings. If you want to get more details, like this is the one I want, then you can go and check to see where else that hero is good at. Because stage importance and your account goals can matter more than the overall tier. That's something that's very important that I'm trying to get across to users nowadays than it used to be. It's more important based on your account's progress. What's going to help you progress the most? Which hero is just safe to go for? If you want to know what hero is just safe to go for, leave the weights where they are. Don't change them. Now, when I say changing the weights, what am I talking about? Well, I have the default set here. If you want to see what they are and how I set them, I put Drake's Chasm as a 5x. I think that their ratings are very important in guild boss stages. That's going to be Titanic Ruins as well. It's going to be a 5x just to get your daily rewards. Arena, it's going to be a 4 times. A lot of people kind of ignore Arena. Some people find it more important, so I just drop it down by a point. Gear raids. Obviously, gear raids are going to be very important for most players. So giving that a 5 times weighted average is going to be good. Other raids are going to be things like, what did I all have on that? It's going to be things like promotion raids, resource raids, stuff like that. Maloric Trials, I put a 4x because some people really like to do it, some people don't. Then Immortal Codex, I put a 3x because it's just one of those things. If you pull a hero and you can get a good score in Immortal Codex, it's great. But the rewards aren't really too crazy, or it's that important for most accounts. Now, if you disagree with my ratings, what do you do? Well, it's simple. We're going to go back to the page here. We're going to click on Customize Weights, and it's going to bring up this little pop-up right here. All right. So you can see we have the average weighted standard on here as what I had set as a default. So if I hit reset default, that's where they're going to go. Now, let's say you want to find the best arena hero you can. You're focusing on arena. So you set all these other ones to 0. And then 5-star or 5 rate or weight, you select the 5 weight for the arena. Close this out, and you're going to see the tier list is going to change dynamically based on what is important to you. That's why I'm bringing this whole tool out, is to make it easier for me to break down to you who you guys should pick. And I think this is kind of like the ultimate tier list for most people because it's going to be based on your personal needs, what you prefer to play. It's going to be really hard with all these heroes being added to the game, how to rate these things. So you can obviously see, well, now we just have nothing but arena. Obviously, Count Dracula has a higher weighted standard in arena, higher scores, higher ratings, so they become more important. And we're completely ignoring the fact that all the other stages he may not be good at. So, and he's decent in some of them, but that puts him at the top of the list. Sithra is also going to be up there. Valara, for obvious reasons, these guys have actually they're all tied. Kayn, he's up there because of a cost regen. He could probably be lowered. People aren't using him as much as I thought he would. Lycan is going to be good. Erlang Shen is going to be getting a high score, mostly because of anti-air. So you can see how these heroes can be up there pretty good, but there's not actually too many We can see Sergey is going to be down here. So you got to be careful with this. So if you go and you click on Sergey, we're going to go over to his ratings now and we're going to look at it, right? So here's his arena. Yeah, so anti-air, you can't touch him. That's a 0. That's bad for his average weighted standard. His AoE DPS, you could hit him, you could place him on the field, but that's kind of where I put 2 stars. You could place them on the field, but they're not really that great at it. They don't really serve the purpose there. They get a 2. A 3-star would mean that they're like, they can do some damage, they can do all right. And then 4 stars and 5 stars are obviously reserved for much better heroes. So take it kind of like with a grain of salt, but it is like a basic guide so you guys can understand what's going on here. Most of it's pretty accurate. The only one I would call out if I were to select just arena like this would probably be Sergey himself. He's probably the only one that should be much higher, but that's just because he's only good at one piece of arena. He's not good like Count Dracula, where you can use him in single target really well. You can use him in anti-air really well. And somebody like Valara, where you could also use an AoE and anti-air if you wanted to. People do use her there. So that's how it kind of works. So now say I want to go, and I don't care about arena. I only care about the Titanic Ruins. So give that a weighted average of 5, close the box, and you're going to see a bunch of heroes here that are going to be elites at Titanic Ruins, right? 4-star or higher is how I rated them. You can see Dracula comes down here. Now we're in the S tiers, the A tiers, and things start to really fall down. Now, I'm going to assume that, yes, Carnelian should be one of the top tier heroes. Desomi for cleansing, Kadgrim for a tank. That's not necessarily required that you bring a big tank like that, but he's going to be really good at it. Durza, obviously, is going to be really good paired with Kagiri. Alistair is going to be really good, damage reductions. Lubu is kind of a funny one to have in there. I'm not really sure why I gave him such a high rating. Apologize for that. But yeah, Sergey here is kind of a weird one too. But yeah, a lot of these heroes are going to do really well in this area. Now, let's say I want to focus on, well, let's say gear raids. Apply clothes. You can see Lycan's going to be great at gear raids. Valara, Suye, obviously really good at gear raids. Kane is going to be good for gear raids. Going to be gear raid 2. Gear Raid 3, very good at Gear Raid 3. Kadgrim's a good tank for Gear Raid 2. Pierre is going to be good AoE damage, Gear Raid 1. And it kind of makes sense how this all lines up. Now it is weird, and it's kind of giving me an idea that in the future I do plan on making a tool like this for being able to select whatever style hero you want and being much more customizable. Maybe even break those categories down to every single stage, so you can say, I want to see the tier list for just Gear Raid 2. And it's kind of opened the idea for me to expand on this in the future. But anyways, guys, that's all I have for today's video. I hope it was helpful. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember, if you need to get yourself 10% off of W Gold and would like to support me, get a 5% kickback if you use my exclusive link at discounts.prospector.gg. You can head over to Coder Shop if you're in the US, Smile1 if you're in Canada or EU. And I appreciate any support you guys can offer. It helps keep the website going, it helps keep the channel going, and helps make all of this really worthwhile. Also, don't forget to join the Discord as well. If you have any questions or concerns, you can go ahead and ask in the general chat in there. We're all very chatty and helpful in there as well. Anyways, I've been the Prospector. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, keep digging.